But you don't have to just pick one owl species.
I know.
Perfectly fine. Yep. You can get that off your
All
screen,
right.
Nika.
Hi.
I shall.
Yeah, because snowy owls and great horned owls are my two favorites.
Hello. Today we are going to play Beak, Feather, and Bones. It's a map building game where everybody is in control of a faction of mafia owls, or a faction of people who live in this city. So, like, as the game goes, we draw cards, and the cards will have a set and a suit, and based on that suit shows what type of building we are coloring in, and the value on the card shows us how important it is. So if you get like a 10, it is the most important structure in the city for that suit. If you got a 1, it's just negligibly important. And then if we draw face cards, face cards are worth 0. Like at the end of the game when we add up our points, face cards aren't worth anything. But you have to design an circle area and then define a new NPC that is your rival somewhere in the city that reflects the suit as well. I'll take my turn first to show everybody how we're doing. Oh yeah, I should introduce everybody. We have Toast.
Hello.
And then we got Seth.
Howdy.
Then we got VaNex. VaNex is gone. But then we have Ray.
Yo.
My mic wasn't working. Hello.
Hello. That is VaNex. And then we have Vala, or Vala doesn't have the Vala part on their name, so I don't know if I should say that one.
You can just call me Vala.
Cool. Excellent. So, my character that in my faction that I'm going to play is a group of vigilantes that don't like the mafia. They're trying to bring the mafia down. That is my plan. Because I think that our police force in this city is just owned by the mob, so it doesn't matter. I'll deal the cards to you because you guys have to keep them, and drawing them sometimes doesn't let you hold on to them for some reason. So I've got the 3 of spades, so not an important thing. I bought 10 card packs. So the spades is the building has a past purpose, but not even very important. It just, my color is, it won't let me draw on my map. Anyway, here we go, I got it. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a step. We have to decide what the place of power is in this city. So at the end of the game, the person whose score adds up to the highest takes over a section. What do we think is the place of power in this city? We can just pick any one of the buildings. But this is a group decision.
If I had to make a decision, I'd probably say, give me a second while I switch over to my pointer. Right here.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty nice too.
See, that building makes me think of a stadium of sorts. I was thinking more like, can I
Bless
click,
you.
please?
Just click and hold.
Game?
The
That
stairs
building is what I was
or the
trying to
thing
say.
next to it?
The whole building thing? Oh wait, okay. Alright, so it's not until the end of the game that we even decide what this building is. Because we don't know what this building is until we know who wins, and then they've designed it just to keep. So VaNex wants here. Vala wants here.
No, I
Is
was
that
wanting
right?
here.
Oh, here. Okay.
Make my color darker to see.
And then-
just go down. I can't see the boards.
You can't see the what was that?
I can't see the map because the icons are in the way, so I'm trying to fix that.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you
Go
can.
to audio and video, and then you select video display. You should be able to go to player video and avatar size down to names only.
Or set it to small if you still want to see the avatars.
Okay, I didn't see the tab. It looked different. Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's weird. It didn't used to look like that.
Yeah, I was like, where is it now? But now I see. Thank you. Got it. Now I can see everything. All right. I didn't even know where everyone was clicking because I couldn't see it. Okay. Got it.
So our current and we got here, which was I believe Toast and Seth's, or Ray and Seth's vote.
Yeah, Ray and Seth.
And then we got here or here is where people have been like. I mean, Rob does say like having like back alley power is kind of neat.
The base building does look important, and then I agree with the other one too. But would this just be like in general, or would this be for like our own?
If you have the highest points at the end,
Okay.
that is your place of power. You are ruling the city from there.
Okay.
I vote over there as well. Because it looks like it's weird.
I would think like kind of just like you wouldn't really expect that. It's kind of like conspicuous, I guess. I don't know. Word.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. So that's 2 and 2. I think I agree with over here, if only because the one on the left, it seems like it's probably the one that people pick more often. Because this is the map that comes with the game.
Oh.
I did not make this map.
Yeah, look familiar. I saw it in this stuff.
I'm gonna circle that with not red, because red is my color. Nobody is this neon blue, so I'm gonna. This building is the place of power at the end. I drew a 3 of spades, so something that wasn't that important, but it had a past use. I think. Yes. I'm going to pick this. Ooh, what's going on here? I have to zoom in. I'm going to pick this, like, little building back here. I've circled it down there. And then I have to answer these 3 questions. What do people say about this place? How would a non-player character describe it? It's a run-down, like, apartment, like, complex that used to have card games played in it, like illegal card games, like the outside of the mob. Like the structure's appearance, like I said, just beat down apartment building. And what is the building like inside? It's a sleazy backdoor casino situation. And that's what that is. Who would like to go second?
I guess I might as well.
We're gonna do 5 turns. We're gonna go around 5 times. At the end of it, you'll have 5 cards in your thing.
Okay.
I will draw 1 card into deal that. Did you get the card right? Yeah, you did. Okay.
How do I take a look at it?
Just click it right over your name.
Oh boy.
What number card?
That is an ace of spades.
Okay, so describe an area that was important to the past, and then a rival of your group.
Okay.
It's probably a rival from the past because of the ace. Because
Yeah.
of the spades.
Surprisingly enough. Let's see, and then I select an area.
Yep, just pick a building.
Okay. I just need to fling that away. I'm gonna say right here, if I can. There we go. It was a library once owned by one of the higher-ups in my group. Unfortunately, he was forced out by a curmudgeonly owl.
Oh, also, like, you guys each have handouts on the side if you want to jot down what your building you are putting down. It doesn't have to be a long explanation, just so that we remember what they are at the end.
You said there were 5 turns of 5 buildings each, right?
Yep, 5 turns, 5 buildings each. And we have no idea how many NPCs each. Because we're only going to draw 30 cards, so we won't even get all the way through the deck. So a curmudgeonly owl, what's his name? Or what's he look like?
I'm trying to think. Give me a second to quickly look up owls. Let's see. You've seen a barn owl, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this guy looks a lot like a barn owl.
But he's the rival to your group.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So that's a library. In the rivalry. All right, excellent. So, who would like to take a card now?
I'll go ahead and go.
Sure. Let me deal one to you. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait, I sent it to. No, I sent it to you. Okay.
All right, I got a 6 of clubs.
6 of clubs. All right. So the card suit is a future purpose. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask Ray the questions. We'll get it next time around.
All right. That'll give me some time to think about it.
So you said 8 of clubs?
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs. Okay, so like a moderately important past purpose building.
I thought Clubs was future.
Yeah, it's future, not past.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Clubs are future. Yep. So moderately important future purpose.
I accidentally made a very, very tiny spot next to that one, and I apologize.
That's okay.
This building is in process of being made for a university.
University. Okay.
It is going to be a training university for law school, quote unquote. It is still in the process of getting funding.
All right. So what do people say about this place? How would a non-player character describe it?
It is 3 stories tall. It looks like white alabaster. It's very, very nice looking. Looks spotless on the outside. It looks prestigious already, even though it's not completely done yet. Yes.
Okay.
That's the outside.
And, that's the outside appearance. And regardless of its appearance or reputation, what does the building look like inside?
Still being built. 2nd, 3rd floor still kind of messy. 1st floor looks beautiful though. Marble floors, beautiful front desk, just just or lobby area that looks really nice on the first floor. Perfection.
Excellent. All right, so building the city up. And Toast or VaNex or Vala?
I don't mind going next.
Oh, okay. I was okay. Oh,
Okay.
I'll go after them, please.
Go, and there's your card.
I gotta. What's the purpose of a Joker?
Oh shit. I'll give you another one. Don't worry about that Joker.
Okay.
I don't think that's supposed
Say.
to. There's not a Joker in it. But I don't know how to pull a Joker out of the deck in Roll20. Other than that, there's another one.
A King of Clubs.
Right.
Somebody important to the future.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I have it correct. Assume this is one that I can pick. I'm gonna pick this guy right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Right.
Alright,
And so the 3 questions again are: what do people say about this place? How would a non-player character describe it?
Okay, well, first of all, to start off, since it is clubs, this is a building that's not fully in development yet, but will eventually be in the future. And this is basically the start of what I would assume to be one of many train stations scattered throughout the city as a means for better travel.
Oh, I like that.
At the current moment, some of the tracks are set in place, but obviously there's still a long way to go. Tunnels are still being dug out for underground portions, but otherwise the main building there looks like your typical train station.
Alright, so yeah, that answers all those questions. So who's your rival? Your group's rival in the future?
That is a good question. I would say the rivals of this one are, well, since the city has a lot of owl people, a lot of people don't exactly see the need for a train station. Why have a train station when you can just fly wherever you need to go? So its rivals are more those who do not see the necessity of this train station.
Like there's a governing body, almost like an HOA situation for the city
Yeah.
that doesn't approve of subways. I like there being a council. And what is their reputation?
It's a bit of a mixed reputation.
And so, are these just like older, like, well, not to steal what Ray said earlier, like curmudgeon owls, just like they want to say like penny pinching, like group that just want, like, the rich at the top want to stay rich. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, and yeah, the motivation is money. Okay. So we got like a council of corrupt owls. Alright. VaNex or Toast?
I can go.
Alright.
Mike wasn't working. I wanted to go.
You want to go right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I'll do it to you.
I'm just gonna leave my mic unplugged. It's not working for me.
Oh dear.
It's being annoying, so I guess I'll just build it. Okay, so let's see. What do I... Okay. Yeah, I got an Ace of Hearts.
Alright, so Ace... the big cards right away. So an Ace of Hearts is like a social purpose. And then like an important social purpose, and then a rival of that.
Just a social purpose?
Yeah, hearts are a social purpose.
Okay. See. I think. I actually kind of can. Oops. How do I circle things? Oh,
So
I see it.
there's a little paint. Yeah.
It could be any of the uncircled ones.
Yeah. Any uncircled building.
Okay.
Not all of them will be circled at the end of it, and that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Probably be about 30.
See, I think I kind of want to like have this big one here, and I would think maybe it's like, it's gonna be like a social purpose. Like I am thinking maybe like a community center, just somewhere like they have like particular like services like gatherings and like they're like able to like I don't know like a lot of people go there for like maybe like I don't know like
Like a rec or something.
yeah, like a rec center basically, like whatever would be offered at a rec center. And I don't know right now specifically, but you know just that kind of place. That's why it's a bigger building. Maybe it has some rooms that are able to be rented out for like private meetings or just parties, associations, whatever. For like I don't know, like say like someone's yoga or something. If it's exercise, but not really, could be like guys under that. But just big, building that has a lot of activities for just and for people to gather in one area.
Okay, but like a net positive place, like a has nothing to do with the mafia side of it.
I think it would be a place where they meet, but it would kind of be maybe like down low. Like they're not explicitly like this is us.
Okay. And here's one for. Oh wait, sorry, I got to ask you the questions.
Oh, yep.
What does it look like from the? How would an NPC describe it?
Well, what does it look like inside or outside? Like which way? What does it look like?
Outside first. Like
Okay,
if
yeah,
people walk
outside.
by, what would they see?
I'm thinking like outside. It kind of like it looks I don't know. This seems like it'd be a taller building, but it's also very I guess like large, wide, multi stories. Maybe like I don't know, like maybe like over a few stories, and I don't know. I think it looks very clean and upkept. It's very like it looks new, but it's kind of like maybe it's been there for a while, like it's been remodeled. And inside, I mean, I think there'd be like when you walk in, you would see like you're in like this like it's kind of like I guess like a big hallway, but then like going down the back of the building, there'd be like stairs to the other floors, and maybe like on one end there's like an elevator, and in that same room though with all that there'd be like a few other side rooms, like one would probably be like kind of like an like inside office room, but like that also could be used as like a cart room, like for like a serving cart, like for like I don't know, like volleyball, tennis, whatever, just a big stadium kind of room, but not really like not this small, but like large for the space. And then the other side there'd just be some other smaller rooms. And then the other like the first, like that would be the first floor. The second floor there would be just like I guess others like a few other smaller rooms, but like one larger room for like the other activities. And then I think the third floor would probably be like I guess like medium-sized office rooms for like meetings and stuff, or private routes that whoever books them can like just figure out for themselves and organize and use. And then I think the fourth floor would probably be like a bigger room, and maybe like a few like just one big room, and this could be sectioned off for like whoever rents it out and makes use of it.
Sure. Yeah, that all works out. So who's the rival? Like
I think I'm not sure. Let's see.
Like, is there somebody that wants to turn this building into something else?
Yeah, I would think there are some people that kind of want to take over the building and use it for themselves, like selfishly, and not have it open to the public. But the ones that are like currently in control want to keep their control over the building because they are using it for themselves. But it's not like it's like openly theirs. They're trying to keep it on the down low. So I would think there is another group that would want to, like, just conspicuously take over the whole thing and own it for themselves.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Like maybe there's a group that wants to turn it into a nightclub.
Yeah, basically, like something like that, or just their own like personal lair. They can do whatever they want with it.
We have
Nightclub.
just added Bobbert into this game.
Yeah,
wants
there
to
you go. It could be.
Like Ace of Hearts, Bobbert, like definitely wants to like buy property in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and Toast turn.
Let me get some water.
I did pick. There we go.
It's a 9 of hearts.
Alright. So, some social thing of a decent amount of importance.
I'm gonna pick this thing. Outskirt. Social. Does that mean like it does something for the city, kind of thing? Like it could be like a power plant or like a treatment facility that helps the city out, or is it
For social, it's gonna have to be like a place where people meet.
Meet and gather. Okay.
Yeah. So it could be something like a restaurant or a group of restaurants.
Okay, let's do like your
Excuse me.
like your it's like the mall,
Okay.
like a strip mall. There's a bunch of individual little businesses and buildings. You've got like a coffee shop, your suit store, your odds and ends store, and your furniture store, kind of all
absolutely.
together.
Yeah. That really works for like Krieg setting up little like shell no, not shell companies, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's moderately important because there's so many things you can do there without having to go searching around the city. So you can just go to each place without having to travel because it's all together, kind of thing.
Yeah. So what's it look like? How would an NPC describe it?
It looks like they're all kind of cookie cutter in design, so they're all squares. But each store has its own front and insides, so you can definitely tell they're unique, even though they look like they came out from the same mold. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the restaurant has its own flair of what it serves, whereas the clothing store has its own flair of being tailor, and then you've got the furniture store, which got its own wood paneling sides, and you've got that leather worker who's covered in different things. From the outside, it's just kind of your, when I say like your standard color, and then each store is different.
That makes sense. But they are definitely your faction themed.
Yeah,
though.
so they all tied together under one theme, kind of. If
Okay.
make that then.
So like new and modern, like people from here don't. It stands out as a different kind of architecture.
Yeah.
Okay, that works for me quite a bit. Deal 1 card to myself. I got the 7 of diamonds, something that is pretty financially important.
Why do you have 3 cards?
I took the Joker
Oh,
from.
that's right. I was wondering where that went.
I am going to take. I'm actually going to take the building right next to that card hall. And it is like the street level mafia. Like this is this little area I'm trying to like
Realtor.com put the best
fill up
search
with
tool
my
in
circles,
ass, and that's how
or at
I
least
got
my
this.
group
All you gotta do
is
go to Realtor.com or download
are this used to be a bank for like loan sharks. So like this is where people would come get their money, and if they couldn't pay, they'd break their knees. But my group of vigilantes have come in here and like taken over it, and there's like slowly redistributing the money. That's what's going on here. This is where my group is funding themselves for their own little like private war. And from the outside, it looks like just a decrepit building. Like if you didn't know what was going on inside, you wouldn't ever suspect. But on the inside, it what's the? You ever seen the movie Snatch? And there were
Nope.
No.
it's got this really great like pawn shop / crime hangout location in it with like plexiglass windows on the inside. That's what it looks like, though. It looks like it's just a really rundown place. Like the chairs don't match. There's a couch that was pulled in from who knows where. But these people are like sitting at tables counting out like incredibly large sums of money. That's what it looks like on the inside. That's my turn. And let's deal this out to Ray.
And then I still have to describe my library.
Oh yeah. So how does it look? Well, how would an NPC describe it? What does it look like on the outside? And it describes its reputation.
Okay,
What's it look like on the outside and inside?
On the outside, it's a fairly quaint brick and mortar structure. Think about the only extravagant thing would be the I don't know how to describe it, but the roof over an area leading into the entrance is
An awning?
yeah, an awning. Looks to be made of granite, and then there's granite pillars in front of it. The inside, well, books. Lots and lots of books.
Alright.
Along with a librarian's desk, of course.
Sure.
Because you can't have a library without librarians.
And so what's your new thing to say? Oh, go ahead.
And then for reputation, well, they haven't. But the library has a reputation for having the right book for the right person.
Like magically, or
Like, for the most part, a lot of the people that come in to get books go for specific ones. Meant that are in stock. And the librarians keep an eye on how things go. On which books are being rented and go to get more copies.
okay, but it is just a normal library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. King of Spades.
All right.
Give me a second to get rid of that spot. Let's see. It seems like I'm the one who's getting the big cards.
I got a king of spades too.
Oh joy.
Wait. You got a king of spades.
Oh, sorry, I got a king of clubs. My mistake.
Okay. I was like, oh no, how many kings of
I
spades?
wrote that down wrong. I need to correct that. Sorry. There we go. Corrected in mine.
Alright, so something that was important in the past, and then a rival that rivals whatever used to be important.
Hang on, I gotta get my thing back. I'm gonna take this building. It was yet another piece of. Man, at one point, it was a small college. Unfortunately, it seems like somebody. A gear falcon is was trying to take it over.
So like somebody came in and is like a new like dean
Yeah.
or whatever that they're working they're working against your group. What is your group? Just like a group of people that are trying to like move like the technology of the city forward?
Yeah. Basically advance knowledge and education. Very altruistic in their
Okay,
goals.
but somebody took over the campus that is less interested in that, but more interested in just like
Yeah, more
Okay.
interested in money.
okay. So there's an outsider Falcon person.
Yep, a gear falcon.
Okay.
GYR falcon.
All right. Cool. And what do they wear? Like, what do they look like?
Very sharp businessmanly type. Likes wearing very fancy stuff.
All right. Got it. And Vala, you were next? Or was Seth next?
I
think it's
think.
Seth.
Yeah, I think it's me.
Okay.
Mhm.
And way. There you go.
I got the Queen of Diamonds.
All right. Very important money woman. Or doesn't matter. Like gender doesn't matter.
So this is a financial place. Okay. I wanted to ask about something because certain things could go under both. Like a nightclub could be social or financial.
Yeah, it depends on how like what your faction's goal of the place is. Like if you are building a nightclub for money, then absolutely the diamond works for it.
Awesome, because that's what my faction is after. Anyways, is money. All
Money
right,
through
so
like nightclubs and
just nightclubs and fencing and things that are legal and not legal. But everything kind of goes through this nightclub. Let me find a nice spot. They're all nice spots. It's such a beautiful city.
Mhm.
why are you sitting on me, cat?
I really like this one. I tried to make a circle. Sorry about that. Heads up, it is really hard to use an actual tablet to make circles on here, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
All right, it looks like a small building. Just like land wise, like pardon me, it's tall. It is a tall nightclub. But it's got a few basements too. It is a fairly fancy nightclub. It is all neon lights. Think about Cyberpunk if it didn't suck. It hurts, guys. It hurts.
Bless you.
And she actually calls herself the matron of this place, as the one of the tallest owls in the faction. She has long eyebrows that kind of like a World of Warcraft elf eyebrows, but on an owl.
Okay.
She's the leader of this nightclub, and on the outside it's like black brick, black stone with actual neon lights going around it. So it has very stark color contrast. It's very gaudy, which you wouldn't think that's something trying to hide something, but it's a very
That's why
gaudy
it's
building.
hiding. It's so obvious.
Yeah, who'd look
But
there?
this
It's
is your
right there.
rival. Like she is standing like she owns this nightclub, but your group wants to own this nightclub.
Oh, this is our rival. Oh no,
Yep.
yes, we want this nightclub.
Okay.
That's our big goal right now. One of our big goals.
All right. So now on to Val. Excellent. That was really good. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Deal 1 card to Val. All right, here you go.
And my new card is the 10 of spades.
So single-handedly the most important thing to the past for your faction.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that building there.
Excellent. So what's it look like?
Okay, so, I guess to explain it, but in the other channel, I put down that my faction was more about money, the financial side of stuff. So I would like to. Oh God, stumbling on words. I would like to think that in the past, this was one of the best banks to go to out there. But
Okay, yeah.
I would imagine hard times came about, and
Oh no,
eventually it just crumbled.
that's an amazing idea. Like they robbed a bank last season.
Yeah, I
Is
was like,
this the
maybe
bank that
that's
they
the
robbed?
bank. Yeah. I
So
was just
that's
thinking
what
that.
I robbed. I mean,
Okay,
come
yeah,
on.
Absolutely.
there's the bank they robbed.
Oh,
Yup.
100. I love that. Like
Oh my
your
God.
faction is the faction that fell apart because of what these guys did.
I love that. Rip, though.
That's very, very good.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. It all comes around.
I like the fact that like a failed bank is sitting next to what we consider the seat of power in this city.
Yeah.
Like, because it
Yes.
does tell the story that that bank
I
used to
love
be
that.
very, very important.
Yes. Yes.
I love that a lot. Very good
Yeah.
Bad
turn.
things happen.
That's so good.
So the next one is VaNex. VaNex, yep.
Yep.
Okay. Do a card. But it just looks like the really prestigious bank. I think we all know exactly what that bank looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's see. I got the 8 of hearts.
I shall be right back.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, you guys can hear me, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
we can hear.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
making sure. Yeah, I got the 8 of hearts. So let's see.
So something pretty important to social.
Mm-hmm. And just to make sure though, like, was the ace like a 1?
The ace counts as 0. Like all
0?
Yep.
Okay,
all of
making sure.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, that's why I think like like that area, like it just literally like sometimes they just meet there for the first one. So this one, I think it would be. Let's see, what would be more important? Honestly, actually, yeah, I was actually thinking this. Like, give me a second. Gotta close. I was thinking maybe. Let's see. Which side? Oops.
I'm back.
Welcome back. That would be a good spot. Yeah, I would think maybe like right over. And maybe this like small one right here. It would be. Cause I'm thinking this place would be like I said, like they were kind of trying to be like I guess conspicuous or whatever, just like just very underground, not noticeable, but still do big things. And this would just be one of their important meeting spots that they can't really just be like it's just like it's a casual meeting spot, but it's very easy to get to, and it's a common place.
Oh, absolutely. So what's it look like?
Yeah, I'm thinking this looks like just like a regular maybe not like a house, but like kind of like a really small, like kind of just like ordinary building, like maybe not like a house, but it's just like kind of like maybe like a little small shop, but not really. Like just like on the outside, it just kind of looks like just a regular.
Looks like a shop, but like nobody's ever actually shopping there.
Yeah, and it just sometimes people go in and out like it is like an active place, but there's no like labeling. It is like personal private property, like very obviously, but it is people go in and out. And I would think on the inside, I'm thinking trying to think like how to get into describing what I'm really thinking about it, because I was in general like I'm thinking there is actually like a back room or maybe like an underground kind of room where they usually meet, and I think and I'm thinking like the main area that they meet into and everything kind of just like a cover up, like if someone does go in thinking it's a shop, they can redirect them to like an actual shop. And it's like, oh, this is blah 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 blah. Like you must be mistaken, or unless it's like someone else that is supposed to be actually in there. But I'm thinking with how it looks, it's just kind of like I guess like a plain room. There's probably like a counter somewhere in the middle. There's maybe some other chairs, just a regular random room. But then the actual back rooms are kind of where everything else is more laid out. And, there's just the back room, and there's maybe like a little like basement kind of room.
Okay, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And last one is Toast.
Let's see. Let me just put that down.
I got that 10 of hearts.
So the most important social area.
Ooh. Oops.
I've honestly been eyeing right here. Wrong.
That's very fun that like Krieg is building the most important social area in the city.
Yeah.
Right there, because that one looks kind of like a diamond from the outside. All the facets on the side.
Okay.
Social aspect. Yeah. Let's do like one of those shrines you would see in like a tourist trap kind of thing. So it's got like an open area, and then it's got like your religious shrines kind of propped up everywhere. And of course a gift shop at the entrance for when you leave. You've got people who will show you around. They'll do tours of the place.
But it's all just kind of a scam, though.
Yeah. So it's like it's super old, so it's got that quote-unquote history, where in fact they've renovated the place to make it look super old.
Oh, I got it. And like, maybe even the people of the city don't even like follow this. They all know that it's bullshit. It's literally just for like.
But it's really cool to go see and look around, and they've got decent prices because they have got lots of people who visit, so they don't have to charge out the nose to get a lot of money.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out.
But all the old people who've been here forever know it's all fake and just a scam kind of thing. But anyone new arriving might think otherwise.
That is hilarious.
And then what does it look like? The outside walls look like really old and are supposed to show that you've been here for a long time. But once you walk into the actual place, it looks more clean. You can tell they keep good care of everything. Make it look nice for everybody.
Suing.
Yeah.
Spared no expense. Very Jurassic Park.
And then it's got kind of your open foyer, and you've got your different places you can go visit, and then they've got quote unquote people who can share hints about the place or offer tours or a gift shop.
Oh, absolutely. And like, the mob definitely want to take over it, but like Krieg has such a like tight hold.
You can go look around, but if anyone tries and touch something, they get kicked out. So it's a very much a look, don't touch kind of place.
I got the 5 of clubs, so again, nothing a big deal. Like middle of the road, something important for the future.
Bless you.
I'm coughing. Thank you.
So, I think this spot right over here. I think there's a small group of like the vigilantes like that have taken over this building and are keeping an eye on the nightclub. Like night and day, they are just constantly writing down, trying to make a list of everybody that goes in and out of the nightclub to like check who the influential people in the city are to target them out. And they're just like slowly trying to spread throughout the city. So like it just looks like they don't run the whole building. They just have they've rented out and just like a decent hotel because it's so close. So they're spending a lot of money just like stalking the hotel right now. So that building's a decent looking hotel. Not like the Ritz or anything, but you know, you'd stay there. The outside, it's weathered, but still holds up pretty well. And the inside feels like it's trying to be a little too fancy than it is. Like it's got a piano and stuff, but you've never seen anybody play at it. And the people's like uniforms are like maybe a little bit too, like maybe like a Best Western or a DoubleTree or something like that, where it just kind of feels like it's more pretentious than it deserves to be. That is how I think this place is. And 1 card for Ray.
I got the Joker.
Oh, let me give you another. I steal that one. Oop. Man, so now I have both the Jokers in my hand. Oop. Shuffle. It's got like the cards like right in front of my thing, so I can't see anything. There it goes. What is going on? Yeah, that is the order. The order goes me, Ray, Seth, Vala, VaNex, then Toast.
Yep.
There you go.
2 of spades.
Okay. The least useful thing in the past, or the least important thing from the past.
Right over here. It's literally just a little cafe that my group founded as a way to kind of recruit people.
They thought would be the up and coming, but ended up flopping.
Yeah. They at least got some decent recruits out of it, but it kind of flopped after a while.
Is it completely like under now? Is it still open, or is it still open
It's
like in a
still
massive
open
amount of
because
debt?
it's still open, but there's like it's like popular amongst a niche crowd because it serves some pretty darn good coffee.
Okay. It's just like a very like limited amount of space inside building.
Yeah, small space. The owners have thought about expanding it, but right at current, there's not much they can do.
Yeah, it seems like a hipster coffee joint with the intellectual elites that your people draw, like that your group is. All right, so yeah, that's good. This one goes to Seth. There it is.
A 4 of hearts.
All right. So a moderately, like good. No, I guess less than average social location.
All right. Gosh, these are all such great spots. Okay. Right here. I'm gonna choose right at the bottom this little tiny building close to the bottom. That's a pawn shop, and it was supposed to be meant to make money, but now just people hang out there because it's not a very good business joint. It doesn't really make money. But now just a bunch of the older owls decide to hang out there and talk about their old exploits.
Okay.
Kind of
Back in
like,
my day.
yeah, pretty much. They don't really sell any ammo or guns there, at least very much. They're just kind of old man's old group. They smoke their cigars.
It's just got a bunch of things on the wall, like a shenanigans.
Yeah, there's and it's really like old carpet. It hasn't really been changed in a long time. There's a fireplace, but it doesn't really work anymore. It's supposed to look kind of homey, but it's still a pawn shop. We've got
Back
these
my
here
day,
where I
we've
live. I
been-
don't know if you guys do. It's really sad. It's weird.
The old
No.
people showing off their trophies, explaining how they got it, and always noticing everything.
Right. It's just
Kind of
this
antique
stuff-
too.
Yeah, stuff's supposed to be for sale, but it's really just like more for show.
Exactly. And the outside, it kind of looks like it would be a trailer,
Okay.
like a double wide trailer.
And this one goes to Vala.
I got the 9 of spades.
So what was very important to the past?
God, I keep getting past ones.
I wanted a past one because I got a funny idea, but like I got a future one.
Okay, so something that was pretty important in the past.
Oh, I just had some really bad deja vu.
I'm gonna go with this building up here. And I would like
Okay.
to think that long ago, before goddamn words, before protection got better, this was a sort of outpost for the city.
So before everyone took over, it was an outpost?
Yeah.
Alright. What's it look like?
I would think that at this point, from underuse, it's a little worn down. It's in need of desperate repair in certain spots, but somehow is still standing. Probably, like most abandoned buildings out there, probably has some graffiti along the walls somewhere.
I really want to see what owl graffiti looks like.
And it's not much better on the inside. I would think, like, bits of the floor are crumbled apart. It's very dirty and dusty in there.
There's probably a few owl pellets.
Yeah.
So yeah, that works for me. So next is VaNex.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten a single NPC or a pass card that would work for me.
Okay, I think
Well,
that, yeah, 8 of clubs, I think.
8 of clubs, okay. Something pretty useful for the future.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Now, would this be like useful for my faction or just useful in general?
It could be either. If you want to
Okay.
make it useful for your faction, it would probably help, like, with the direction for you. But it could be.
Mhm. Okay, I'm making sure because I think I might have something in general
Or it
too.
could be
Just
useful
and then
for
they
the
would
faction.
probably make use of that. Let me see. Or I gotta pick a place first. And I'll fill that out. Let's. Where would be a good spot? Hmm. I think. Yeah. Where would be good? I don't know if those are bad like this. Maybe I'll just pick this one right here.
Okay.
I think that would be maybe like I guess like a warehouse, like some like a storage kind of area.
Okay. What are they storing? Like, is it? It's got to be like some kind of like thing, like not like an investment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know that this is about to like pop off. Honestly, it could be weapons.
Yeah, because I was also thinking like maybe like personal storage space, or they offer like storage services, but it could be like like a holding area for like weapons, and they have those there.
And they know in the future if it pops off, then
Mm-hmm.
they have a cache of weapons.
Yeah, they're able to just kind of go pick them up and use them.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
That's a fun dark turn for it.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that can work. So I was thinking, it would just be like where they put some important things, and it is like just in case, like backup plan, or hey, if we're gonna do this, maybe that's what they're planning, and they're going in that small building, and you're like, hey, like blah 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 blah. And it's part of their plan is just to prepare, and that's the space that they use for that. Just kind of like safe, what you call it, feel safe, I guess.
No,
but
it definitely checks out for me.
yeah.
And so we got like a big warehouse. Is it unassuming from the outside?
Yeah, like the other place, it would also be unassuming.
Okay. And like being so close to that outpost that is right there, but the outpost is like derelict. So no, who would think that you would hide, like weapons right in front of an enemy faction's outpost?
So daring, it's genius.
You're right.
Yeah, it's just right there. It's just
Genius.
right there.
Alright, Toast, there's your card.
Okay. It is a 9 of clubs, I believe.
Let's see, I could have used 9 of clubs. Okay, something very important to your faction's future.
Okay.
I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm pretty sure Toast was gonna win this game already.
Yeah.
I blame Alan for rigging the deck.
Rigged.
The thing is,
Rigged.
everybody here wins
Rigged.
because the fun part is the friends we made along the way,
Right?
Yep.
and the crimes that we're gonna help
Commit.
these people commit. Yeah.
Legit.
I'm gonna pick this place because it's got a lot of stairs. I feel like. Important place?
It's like it could be under construction right now. It could just.
There you go. They're building up the place to when they move in. They've already got their malls. They've already got their other shrines.
I like that your religion here is basically money. The toothpick toast make is
there like different types of money? So like it would have to be an exchange center to exchange different types of currency. Or does everybody
you
use
could
one
certainly turn this tower into like a money trading situation. Like because you are clearly trying to like raise tourism in this city.
Mhm.
So yeah, like this is the money changer and like new bank.
There you go. The old bank was robbed and then fell decrepit. This
You
one,
robbed the old bank, so you're building the new bank. It
I'm gonna build a
Responsibility.
new bank
literally
up
was
here.
you.
Yes. This
Like
is
that-
the new bank.
Overthrowing it.
So the outsides look like they're still under construction. So they've got scaffolding everywhere, and they've got the hard hat signs and everything. The insides are still being built, of course, but it's still got that new modern texture, architecture.
Oh, you're going anti old school. Like they're all like gothic buildings, but you're going like super modern with it.
Yeah, but you still got like the parts of the old style to keep people happy, but the majority of it is gonna be newer.
Less owl statue, more jellyfish / lizard statues.
Yeah. You got places like the carpets and the walls are kind of newer, and then you've got some old items like you got your old chairs and stuff, but the walls and stuff are all newer.
It's like it's got the old feel, but the technology level significantly more advanced because, let's face it, you know how to protect a bank from being robbed. You've robbed them.
Yes.
I mean,
That's very funny. That poor Vala's like faction went out of business because you robbed them.
You have no proof that it was me.
So I got the Ace of Spades, and that's so great for me. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm very excited. This game was kind of turning out like I wasn't gonna be able to do what I wanted to
There you go.
do. So I'm actually less taking a building, but I'm gonna take this alley between the community center where they put on like plays and operas.
Mm-hmm.
That's where, because this is a massively important rival from the past. This is where the leader of my faction's parents were shot outside of it.
oh my god.
Play.
Bruce Wayne?
Are you Batman?
I am
Yeah.
literally making Batman in this world.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
And my rival is the elusive character that shot my parents.
No. Did he steal your mother's pearls?
They stole my mother's pearls.
Conveniently with there we go. Oh, even the building is relevant.
I wanted to get that card so bad because we're gonna just play masks in this city for the record.
Oh,
Nice.
so
Oh.
Okay.
I love the mask.
So
I
we've
would
introduced
love to play that.
superheroes to the game.
That's so cool. That's fun.
So yeah, the character that shot him, very important to my character's past. But is a mysterious figure. I'm gonna say not an owl, but I don't know who it is.
Are they a bird?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think
Memory
that
that part in your arc.
all we know is that they are very tall
Okay.
and they had a long coat.
Long-coated figure.
So this one goes to Ray. Now we all know the Batman's in this city.
I love that.
Owl, like some form, like Bat Owl.
Oh boy.
Yeah, might
Gotta
as
be.
well.
Another
Somewhere.
face card. Queen of Clubs.
Hmm.
I'm getting all the rivals.
Ooh.
I've only gotten that one. Alright, so who is a future queen?
Let's see. Gotta figure out. Where I want to go from here. Let's go ahead and grab this. Got a little computer area and a little server farm.
I don't think computers exist.
Well,
We're not that far yet.
they're trying to put something together.
Oh, absolutely.
Will that be like a book depository then, since it's not a computer place?
Yeah, it'd be a book depository for now.
Trying to think of something that would be the same without going too high tech.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with, like, if you want to do the computers that work on, like, with the punch cards and stuff.
Yeah, like the early supercomputers, like the ANAC.
The
That,
one
like-
that takes up a whole room just to house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no screen, it's all just analog.
Nice.
Like, that's perfectly fine technology level.
Now, unfortunately, my group has to contend with a sandhill crane. Who's trying to buy up the land for I guess to try and sell it out for like mining.
Okay, like, yeah. So you have another character that's just trying to buy it out from under them?
Yeah.
Are they specifically your rival because they have more money than your faction, and you know that, like, if you don't have it hit a breakthrough, you're going to lose this property?
Yep.
Okay, that works, yeah. So that's 1, 2. Where's your fourth location?
Let's see. Hang on.
I see
Right
3
here?
of them.
I see 4.
Right here, and right here.
Yeah.
Kind of make an
Yeah, I
L
see four.
over there, I suppose.
Okay, I see them. I got them. Yep. Alright, so the next one is on to Vala. No, wait, Nyght. Sorry. Deal.
It's okay.
I changed my handout to better fit what we're doing.
Excellent.
Ooh, the Jack of Hearts.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, somebody an important social place and somebody that opposes that for you.
Dang, I wasn't thinking I was gonna get that, or I'd do save the nightclub for that one. Oops.
Well, it happened. Meanwhile, I've been having to think up rivals on the fly.
Well, we have the little dinky coffee house. Let's have the big Starbucks coffee place.
Okay,
The
yeah.
biggest of Starbuckses.
Starjacks.
I can't think of an owl pun to go with that, so I'll leave that to everyone else. I'm bad with puns.
Probably be a different bird, but still represented by an
Starly
owl. Yeah, like a star.
I like that starling, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like, there you go.
Starlings.
And it's not just Starling bucks. It's connected to like a Books a Million.
Oh, okay.
Could also just be like starlinks, like linked into the stars, the birds, and coffee.
And
So you're like literally starting up
That's a good idea.
a chain of these stores. Like this is the first one, but it will be a chain.
That would be awesome.
Right? And then the
Nice.
Sterling the Jack card that you have is this Sterling fellow that started the idea? Or Starling fellow?
Yes. And he has
There you go.
a fancy for top hats.
Nice.
Where's
Okay.
your next building?
I was about to ask, where's the building?
Yeah, I didn't see. I'm like, wait.
Oh,
I
no,
kept-
shit.
Ah.
What?
It is took too long to put it on there because I kept using the wrong tool and I was getting mad.
Oh.
I was using the top tool, the selection tool, but it is right on Main Street, but on the outside. So rent was a little cheaper there, but it's still where people can get to fairly easy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just catching on. Like it's doing great.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then next is Vala.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's it look like?
Oh, if anybody's been to Columbus, but I don't know who has. It looks like a pretty tall Books a Million. Like nice, clean, but not super exciting. It's standard gray outside stucco kind of. But on the side of it, there is like one of Starling's eldest kid, who's an art student in college, decided to paint the whole side with a beautiful mural of their family.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of
Nice.
birds painted on the side with flowers. It's nice.
That's cute. Very cool.
So Vala, you have got a card now.
I have the 8 of Diamonds.
All right.
Mm.
Something pretty worthwhile. Like for money.
All right. Just because it looks to be an interesting shaped place, I'm gonna take that building there and say that where the first one fell, this is where they rebuild essentially. This is a new bank that they're trying to basically recreate what was lost to them. And with the being the 8, I'd say that it's going pretty well so far for them.
Yeah, like so this bank is doing well because you got it up before Toast's faction has finished building their bank, their new big bank.
Yeah.
Also, you probably have some loyal customers from before. You only robbed once.
Just once, that's okay.
You literally lost every dime in it, and nobody has any suspicion as to who robbed you. But
It was just once, right?
just once.
I won't
There's
have
also
again
an
this
accident.
time.
It's not like
also
it's gonna
the same
happen again.
Yeah, it happened on the same night you lost a prototype airship, and your leader was shot in the head.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, he was shot in the head, but you left the body. No,
Yeah, so basically,
you stripped his loincloth off,
Yeah,
but you
that's
left
nice.
his bleeding
Stripped
corpse.
and shot in the head. Oh no.
so yeah, so I would imagine this building to look it's very nice and pristine looking on the outside. My thought process is that it looks like Green Guts is what I thought.
Oh, okay.
It's a very noticeable, very recognizable building.
Like really
and
just
on-
spent every last dime to rebuild.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just as fancy looking on the inside as it is on the outside.
Yeah, that really works. And so the next is for VaNex.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a way that anybody beats Toast, and he only has 3 cards so far.
Wait, what cards does Toast have?
He's got like oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I got a 9, a 10, and another 9.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm close to them. I have a 10, a 9, and an 8.
oh, okay.
There you go. it's still up in the air.
Mm. I think the spade is like the past one, right?
Yep, spade is the past.
Yeah. I got a 4 spades.
4 of spades.
Oh,
All right, so something
mhm.
that used to be a little less than medium on past usefulness.
Okay. I kind of don't want to follow the same pattern, but let's see. No, the beetle.
Yeah, whoever wins,
Um,
yeah, the person with the most points is the faction that rules the city at the end. Which works out perfectly for me because like I'm trying to make superheroes and I don't want them to rule the city and I have no points anyway.
think I'm going to choose. What would be good?
Ray's trying to further the city through science and technology, and we know this game doesn't support people trying to do things through science and technology, and that's great because no way Ray's going to win because he only draws face cards and they're worth 0.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna choose this building right here. It was like across from that old bank. Well, not I guess it's still active or not, or wasn't, but they I would say this was also maybe like kind of like a meeting place, but just a regular place that they just used. And I'm trying to think what kind of place it was though. Maybe it was like a like bar, restaurant, or something they frequent or something. But they decided to move because of the commotion of what happened like across from them.
Yeah, I
With the
can
bank.
see how that like used to be important. It used to be able to be important to own property
Mhm.
across the street from this bank because it was the property
Yeah.
of the bank. But now it's just
Mhm.
like, ugh. They kind of like
Yeah.
letting it go, trying to sell it, but it's not selling.
And I'm
Nobody will.
also thinking like it's just not a favorable spot anymore because what happened nearby.
No one wants to be near a failed bank.
Just the commotion. They didn't like that. They didn't like the attention in the area, and they're like, no, not using that anymore.
That,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, that really works out. What kind of business was it? What's it look like?
Oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. I think like maybe it was like a restaurant or something. Like
Restaurant? Yeah, okay.
yeah, and it's just like I mean, it's probably still in functionality. They just don't use it for like their meetings that they were using it for. So it's still like works and everything, and it's still like something they use, but it's not as important as like the others that the other one
A
that
thing
they
I do
use.
really need to know, and that
Hmm.
anybody can answer this question in, is
Hmm.
what kind of food is served at an owl restaurant?
Yeah, I think like maybe.
Mice.
Like, if you if it was just like mice and stuff, like how would it be seasoned up?
Is this
Would
like
it?
a fancy restaurant or like a fast
Yeah,
food place?
I think it would be like cook like regular food, but like using specific things they eat and like.
They take 2 pieces of garlic bread and then get some mice,
no.
Yeah,
some cheese.
maybe like yeah actually
Little
yeah.
roasted
I
pheasant.
almost said like a makeshift kind of like their own kind of pizza thing too. Like they could do that, but it's not actually like pizza, but.
They
I would be
remake
really
Ratatouille.
happy if the Italian sub thing was canon with those mice.
That fucking sub was a situation. But okay, yeah. All right. So, are we thinking like really upscale, fancy restaurant,
Hmm.
like chandelier and stuff? Because like this used to be like the famous like money district.
Yeah. I'm thinking like it was probably like a really like nice, good higher up place where you can just kind of get a reservation, and then like afterwards too, they would probably just go to their more minor meeting place at the community center and like rent out a room over there because nearby. So it would be like a nice like upscale kind of place, I guess.
Oh yeah,
That
works
had
for
a
me.
good that at the time had a convenient location.
Yeah, and just now it's just like it's just the past.
Yeah, it's just used to be important to them, but it's not as much anymore.
All right, sent Toast his card.
Okay,
Okay.
note that down.
It is a 5 of diamonds.
All right, so wealth, but mediocre, just middle of the road.
Financial biz. Okay.
What's making you a stable amount of money?
I want to say like a place people go to, like a low tech laundromat, where people can go to clean their stuff if they don't have anything at home. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, if you want to like start a laundromat, just
Want it where people would go, so it's not too out of the way for people.
diversify.
Yeah, don't want to put all your gold in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Take this. Take this. Oh, wrong tool again.
Toast hasn't had to make a single rival.
I haven't.
Like,
No.
I've had to deal with all the rivals.
Let's go with
Nobody
this
else.
thing because it looks weird. Right there. You can
That's
go
a
there.
laundry.
Yes. You can go there. You can get your sheets clean. You can get dry cleaning done.
Oh.
Get your cushions cleaned up, your drapes, your clothes.
Your suit mended.
Right. Anything that you need.
I didn't know Krieg was such a tailor, but like I guess
Well, he's got that fancy suit season 2, so he's learned a few things.
It'd be very funny to put Professor Winter's old character here, because his new character is from this city. If we just retired his old character into your fucking laundromat circuit.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Alright, so what's it look like? Because it's a weird shape.
It's got probably more of a natural earthy look, because it's got the weird shape. So it's kind of got like your browns, your homing feel, your used place. It's very used, as well as, well, not very used anymore because it's kind of going up and down. And then the inside, it's got different sections. You got your dry cleaning section, you got your laundromat section, you've got your tailoring section. But it follows the same style as the other ones, I would suppose. Kind of a newer architecture style, as well as the kind of the old-timey feel. But the old-timey feel is mostly on the outside this time instead of on the inside. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go with you real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
Did that sound like a cavern opening into the abyss?
There's loud cars outside. I don't know what you're hearing. Maybe that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Professor Winter, I need you to move into my laundromat.
Yes. Nice.
Alright, I am back.
Good of the city.
Alright, so excellent. So now on to my last card. And I'm pretty sure if Toast doesn't get a face card, then he just immediately wins. So, which is also funny because then he has to tell us how Krieg has a stranglehold on the city.
Nice.
Can we come up with things?
Will we still get to finish the turns to get the rest of the more buildings filled up?
Yeah. Well, as soon as we get 5 cards, that'll be our last turn.
Okay, I just wanted to see if we were doing the full 5 or if we were going to stop.
No,
everybody needs
last
5
anyway. So. All right, so I got the Queen of Hearts, which is cool. Because I get to make like who's the super
rival.
villain. I think I'm going to use the Queen of Hearts to expand on the matron. Like, I think she is a supervillain.
Ooh
Uh,
boy.
Ooh.
I think the matron uses I think she's the Lex Luthor of this city. Not the Joker, but like she uses her money and her connections, and she owns a lot more of this city than anybody else knows.
Mm.
Like she is the investor that is giving Krieg like money and like buying people out of his way. And he doesn't know that he has a secret like investor, but she's trying to put him in her pocket.
That's evil, but also helpful.
Something to keep an eye out for too, but ooh.
I think her base is actually she spends a lot of time at the nightclub that we already know about, the Tall and Deep nightclub.
Mm.
But I think she actually lives up here. Like this is just her house overlooking the city.
Mm.
And
Nice
her house.
That makes me wonder if
Go ahead.
perhaps she's also the one behind the attempts to buy the land where the tech center is.
Yeah, I think that like for most nefarious things around town, she is the person that is pulling a lot of string.
Mm.
So we just know that this is her mansion. It's very large. It is also incredibly secure. It has multiple kinds of creatures, people guarding her house. Not She doesn't strictly hire just owls. In fact, most of her top subordinates are not owls. They are people from around the world, around the liminal plane. And I think that's it. Yep. So like we know she's got like the long eyebrows that Seth explained earlier.
Goose Rune mentioned, can the nightclub be called Tall and Deep? I kind of like that.
Mhm.
Like, just that's its actual name, not just the description.
Yeah, sure. And now we're gonna deal one card to Ray. That's gonna be a face card because that's all he gets.
It's the Ace of Diamonds.
Oh my
Well
goodness. How many aces do you have?
2.
I have an ace and a queen. I have 2 face cards.
I've only got one so far.
I feel bad, but it's also kind of funny.
So who is the most important person to this city as far as money goes?
The matron. I would
So this
imagine.
also explains the matron, like she's also
Yeah.
the ace of diamonds. She's the queen of hearts, the ace of diamonds,
Ooh.
and the queen of diamonds.
She does have
Yep.
her claws in almost the whole city, it sounds like.
Mm.
All right, sure. So where does all of her money come from? Like, where does the like lump sum of her money come from in the city?
Right over here.
If you don't see on the stream, he actually circled the top left up here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
looks like Viola's picture's covering.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Yep. I believe that is a mine of some kind.
Ooh.
Yeah. What do they
She's
mine
got
up?
that old style money.
Probably various precious metals.
Okay. All right.
It's hard to tax stuff that you don't turn in when it comes to gold and platinum and things.
Yep.
Yeah, that works out. And what's the mine look like? Is it shoddy? Is it like super like well like lubricated? Does she use your faction to like make it more technologically advanced mining?
I mean, she's tried to, but for the most part, my faction has basically denied any attempts. But it's still decently well maintained.
Okay. Yeah, that works fine for me. All right. So next is Seth. There's your 5th card.
9 of diamonds.
All right, something that like brings your faction quite a bit of money.
Give me just a tick. I had notes down. It's gonna sound really generic, but I don't think. No, we've already done it. Dang it! I'm trying to remember what they called when I lived in New York. There were these like loan shark places, like payday banks.
Payday loans, yeah.
Yeah, like they look kind of shady. I mean, they are shady. They're shady businesses. But we've got the regular big bank. But how about we have a high risk bank that's meant for like payday loans and things like that. It's very shady.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, yeah. Thank you.
Where you gonna, like someplace that couldn't get a loan from Krieg, so
We'll give you that loan, but interest is going to be a little higher than you think.
yeah, that's what my second one was for a little bit. Like this one was that, but my character put it out of business.
Would it
So,
be
like,
okay for me to make a new one, or is that
yeah,
not?
absolutely. You can make a new one. Like, and that like ties in with like maybe your group is the group I put out of business in that spot.
Okay. Let's have it right across the street from Sterling Bucks. So you go get you talk about your loans across the street with a nice $7 cup of coffee.
Cover
That
all
you know you
bases.
can't pay for. It's a very standard look. It is so nondescript that if somebody asked you what that building would look like, it's just bricks and a glass front. It looks like any other building. There's nothing exciting about it, nothing fun. The only thing you can remember about it is its location, because it's easy to find, but vision wise, it's not fun or exciting. Inside, it just linoleum floors or basic wooden tables. I mean, it's very, very bare bones.
Oh yeah, that works for me. Alright, so this one goes out to Vala. This is Vala's last one.
Oh boy. It is a 7 of clubs.
All right, so something moderately useful for the future.
Okay. Well, I suppose when I think of something that'll be useful, I suppose, has anyone here made a sort of medical facility yet?
Nobody's made a
No.
medical thing. Nobody seems to be caring that much about like the people.
Then I will claim this building
Okay.
here and say that it is an up and coming medical facility.
Nice.
It's still in the means of being constructed, so it's like some parts of it look very nice and clean, other parts of it are very clearly still being built.
Is this like a big name hospital, or is it a little name hospital?
I mean, with the 7, probably not too big, but not too small either.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, that works for me. And it's still in the construction. You said. What kind of technology level are we looking at for this? Just so I can mentally picture it. Is it going to be trying to be match the? Because in the city that we built in the Quiet Year game, the medical officer had retired after building a hospital, and it's the most advanced hospital in the world. Is it trying to mimic that? You think?
I'd say that they're probably trying, but
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't say
with
that
a
they're on
7,
the
you
same
can get
level.
yeah, you can get close. Just Terrence is making noise.
Hi,
Yeah,
Terrence.
that works for me. But it is like technologically advanced. We're not like leeches and like barbers. Like this is actually a medical facility.
Yes.
Okay.
Not like old timey medical facility, like actual proper. Hey, yeah, this is what'll help you.
Like actually actively trying to help the people. Got it.
Yeah.
And if you can make a buck, you can make a buck. So this one goes out to VaNex.
It's I think a diamond or whatever, but for her financial, but it is a 3.
All right, so the second worst way that your group makes money.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I actually was eyeing a specific build, and I guess this would kind of maybe work. Let me just grab this like little thing in the corner. It's probably not making money because where is it? But I'm thinking like it's maybe like a little corner shop, just like random little
Like a
place.
little grocery store, but absolutely
Yeah.
the worst located possible.
Yep, yep. And that's why it's just not making that much money, but it's still a good shop. It's just not good location. Why would you go there when everything else is all over there, up elsewhere? It's just out of the way.
Everybody
Very out of the
thought
way.
that little train station next to it was going to bring in like business, but
Hmm.
it's only a train going out, not a train coming in.
Yep. Everyone just passes it by, doesn't really realize, oh hey, there's a shop here.
It's just yeah, but we can just stop at the like when we get to the next town. It's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, that works great for me. That's just a very depressing corner shop.
Yeah, just right there, little in the corner. Nice looking little shop, but no one really knows it's there. Or they forget about it.
They pay your group for protection, but they really don't have to be protected from.
Yeah.
And Toast's 5th card is out.
Okay. God, it's a 4 of diamond.
Not a single rival.
Dang.
That matron helping me out there.
Yep.
How many diamonds do you have, Toast?
I have 2 diamond, 2 hearts, and 1 club.
Okay.
The hearts are the highest, but the diamonds are the lowest. He's made his fortune elsewhere. He doesn't need it here. Oh,
Nice.
but
So, what is your moderately successful financial place? You got the dry cleaners, which were a 5. So, what is a little less successful than the dry cleaners?
What's worse than a dry cleaner? Not by much.
I mean, an arcade.
I was gonna
Is
say
it
some
high
sketchy
enough
looking
for an
place.
arcade, though?
Things like skee ball or like a
Target
little.
shooting.
Yeah, like liquor stores or a check cashing place is pretty good as well.
Oh yeah, let's do the liquor store. So booze.
Mika says both.
Not either or, it's both. Okay, so it does sells your booze and you can cash your checks there.
There you go.
So if you've had a depressing day, you want to just get drunk, cash your check, then buy your booze.
Oh my god, how sketchy would it be if Krieg only allows his checks to be cashed at his bank or his liquor stores?
Oh man.
Oh, that's oof.
And then to make it so you have to go out of your way, it's right here.
That's almost like an old coal village, coal town.
Yeah, it's like he controls the jobs, he
Company
pays,
town.
and like yeah, maybe like this
Yep.
is like the slummier place that like for the people that like on low man on the totem pole that work at Krieg's like
They work in
laundry
the
to
factories, they work in the mines, and this is
yeah
where they go to.
like
I now
they
have
work.
4 corners in the middle.
You do in fact have the 4 corners and the middle. And you have the place of like everybody add up your cards because I don't think anybody's getting close to him, but I have 16. I have a 5, a 7, and a 3. No, I have 15, not 16.
I think I have 24.
I have 19.
2.
I believe mine is 34.
Dang.
37.
37. Wow. Okay, you two were close.
Yeah. It's like if he had drawn a suit card, I think he would have been lower than me.
Yeah, I
just one
yeah.
off there. But this one, so it's kind of in your slums, so it's a little run down, but it's not because it's broken or decrepit, but that it's kind of just not well maintained on the outside. Because It's kind of farther in the slums. Anything too nice would just look out of place, and no one would trust it. So, yeah, you come into here, and this one's one of the ones that doesn't have the newer architecture because they're trying to blend in.
I gotcha.
With-
Yeah.
Got your old style counters, your old style furniture. It's made to look like it's comfortable, so it doesn't scare you off when you go in there to cash your checks. So it's got that homey feel to make you feel comfortable while they take your money and sell you booze.
That really works out. So, and Krieg now has a place of power, and the last thing you got to do is describe what your place of power looks like to you, inside and out.
Okay, let me write this.
So it's this one with the blue circle. We started at.
Fifth building down. Check cash. It's got probably water themes, since I'm a lizard with a jellyfish. So it's kind of got your kind of your ocean or your water themes on the inside. Flowing motion, kind of more blues and greens and a little bit of red here and there, some purple accents.
What's its purpose?
Purpose?
Like, what does it do? Like, is it another giant store? Is it a hotel, or is it just a very opulent, like?
I want to say it's like an office building kind of thing.
Okay.
That's where all the paperwork goes to. This is where, but it's got like a coffee shop on the bottom floor to keep the workers happy.
Yeah, it might
But
even have like one of the starlings, like.
There you go. It's got starlings on the bottom, so it's a brand name everyone knows. And then above the floors, you get your office building, where most of the work happens for the city, because the old people are dead or currently busy elsewhere. So
And
we're
you're
trying
very
to manage
successful.
everything.
Yeah, you made very successful banks right across the street. Like your next door neighbor is a bank that you literally robbed, and then have, like, been trying systematically to put them out of business. You are funded by a dark queen of the nightlife in this town, the matron that we know is going to be hunting. Well, is going to be like pulling your strings, at least here, whether you know it or not, and that's kind of fun. Because that's how else do you explain such success?
Right.
And no
There's
rivals
got to
ever
be someone
came for
else
you.
helping you from the
Yeah.
shadows.
Like every time you got a rival, like they just disappeared, so you never drew one.
Seriously. And this is all done by ducks.
It's all just done by ducks. It's just like
Oh
you
my
guys gotta
goodness.
remember that.
Like little duck pals.
The predominant leaders of the fucking dark underworld of this city are a group of ducks in
Badling of
collision
ducks.
with a lizard that rides on a jellyfish.
That's actually legit. I love
Oh
that.
my god.
We met
Also,
in one
this-
of our diplomacy missions to help soften our.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
We just kind of traded business cards, and I had helped them out. And we had gotten on good terms, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go over here." I was like, "Hey, I've got some news that might help you. Here, let me give you some money to help you get started."
Give them some seed money, some duck feed money, if you will.
Mhm.
And it's just like at some point, the upturn of like violence in this city created Bad Owl. And I don't know who all of those characters are, but like when we play masks in this city, we are literally gonna say who those characters are. That is the faction trying to hunt down the matriarch.
I'm gonna say this, Alan. Hopefully, I'll be able to join in.
I hope so. It should be fun. Yeah, so that's this game. This game was $5 on Drive Through RPG. It's very cheap. Like, it was made by like just a couple of people. It's a great game. Obviously, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is really fun.
Oh yeah,
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
letting me
thank
join.
you.
Yeah,
That'd be
Nika
fun.
posted a link for it. It's
It was
just
an
Mhm.
interesting thinking exercise as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
Yep.
just
I was certainly having to think on the fly for a lot of these.
Yeah, I'm not good at that, but like this was really cool.
Same
Like I
here.
kind of got it.
yeah, it's just a simple
Like how everything
short.
kind of started wrapping up too, like, tying together. Like that's very
Whenever
Yes,
cool.
anything tied together is like hilarious for me.
The
Yeah,
hilarious bit for me was the fact
love
that
it.
I had accidentally contributed to a bank lore.
I love
I
that
didn't know we were
though.
gonna do the
I
lore
just
of
love
that
how it
bank.
just goes in. I'm like, oh, it's so cool.
It's yeah, I like the fact that we definitely made one very solid character, and that is
Yeah.
the matron. Like we know she exists, and we don't know who that like, and we also
I mean, battle.
made Bat Owl, so that's gonna be great.
So,
Wow.
now we have our own an actual DC, our own comic world.
There
Now.
we go. Yeah, the whole location
There we
too,
go.
right there.
Or little
So-
bad evil
so-
guy or
So
gal.
if we have Bat Owl, then who's Superman?
It's really the question. It's just like what is an alien that landed on this? Is it a red cap?
Oh,
Ooh.
It's
could
a
it
red cap
actually
that was
be like
raised
a?
here.
Super Mushroom?
Could it be an actual good red cap though? Is that possible?
I don't see why a good red cap is out of the question.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool though. That's why I'm like, can that be a thing? Because I think that'd be really cool. Like out of nowhere, like we've been fighting these things, but then there's actually one good one. I would love that actually.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that could be our Superman. Like they fucking like they would be invincible though because all they need is blood to like pump them up. Like
Right.
yeah, that's everywhere.
Be with red cap all along. That would be just really weird.
Yeah, yeah,
But
But he
I've
wears
got a lot of,
glasses, so no one knows what he looks like.
durable. Yeah, durable though too.
we got a lot of NPCs coming up that are gonna be cool to play with. And
Mm.
what was I gonna say right there? But next week we are playing The Good Society, which is a ridiculous game. It's even more ridiculous than this one, I'm pretty sure, because
Ooh.
it's a Jane Austen-esque tabletop game where the goal is it's all Bobbert's family gathering
Mhm.
around and living on his beach town that was crafted for him by the crew. If you guys remember, we
Mhm.
made like sand 2-story houses, very like I pictured them very southern, like plantation buildings in my head, so that's what they are.
Mm.
But it's all on the beach and they're all made of sand, and it's very Jane Austen's. I don't know if I said that, but it is about setting people up. That game is the goal is to get Bobbert married.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
the aim of the group is to set him up with like a respectable partner,
Ooh.
and all of the characters are playing to that goal.
But does
Or
Bobbert
unless
want this?
Does he?
I guess that's a question we'll find out during that.
Nice. Oh, that's funny. That's exciting.
But
Ooh.
each class has its own like things. There's like the matron who is like a matron, like not this game's matron,
Mhm.
but the matriarch and like the meddler and like the military one, and all of these people, all of these are just going to be flamingos trying to butt in with Bobbert's life.
Ooh.
So we're going to see what Bobbert's future is going to be.
Nice.
Does Bobbert get hitched? Does he stay just a lone person? We don't know. But thank you guys for playing. I know this was a shorter one than normal, but just the nature of the game.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
It was,
Either way, I had fun.
fun.
It was really fun.
I like world building games like this and The Quiet Year and like Microscope. They're all like
Mhm.
neat. Right, so, but I guess going forward, the main thing that we know about Parliament is Krieg's mission in season 2 was to take over Parliament, and we know that he's very close to achieving that goal before we even play the first game. So
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna achieve my goals before we start.
Nice.
alright, well, thank you all for coming, and I think that's gonna be it for today.
I'm writing some description stuff inside that handout you gave us. So
Oh yeah, definitely. I forgot. I started to, then I immediately forgot.
I just put some on the side, then I just copy paste what I have. It was just very brief stuff.
I wrote in a Word document. Is there a way to like just copy this into?
Yeah,
like,
you can just
Yep.
copy and paste
Yep,
right
I
into
think I
like
just
the
put it.
workshop and the handout that I put on the thing. Just go to edit and just
Yeah, I think I think mine has all 5 of my buildings on there. They're very simple descriptions, but they're at least there.
yeah, that'd be
Mhm.
perfectly fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just very vague, so I would remember. But
But we know that there are people trying to build trains. There's a council trying to like stop the spending of public money, I guess. Um we know the library is run by a crotchety old owl. And we just know that one character has just been stacked and she's slowly taking over the whole place. Is the matron actually just that act like that fucking the lippy salamander thing that Nika drew?
which the
oh,
lady who took over.
Yeah, her old crewmate, like in Taupe's body.
mm.
I would assume it would have gotten a different body if it's
Yeah,
got
they could be in a different body now.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
probably what that actually is.
Oh no.
that definitely fits the evil aesthetic at least.
It
Yeah.
does. All right, well, that's a neat thing. I don't know if Nika is going to rejoin the call or anything, so I think we're just gonna. Oh,
Probably
it's
still too high to function at the moment.
probably I am not doing well myself.
I
But
stopped to
Understood.
eat.
Yeah, she says she rejects, so no.
Yeah. No.
goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
See you around.
Good night, all. See you tomorrow.